get asked all the time in all the years that I've been playing rock and roll or the Cartwright brothers, whatever I've been doing, have I ever had any really extremely embarrassing moments on stage? And I have probably 100 of them. Playing in a rock and roll band somewhere in the middle of Kansas, gigantic ballroom. Big stage too, tall stage. Off the stage there were steps that led up to the balcony section. So you can imagine this is a rather large venue, and it had a house PA which hung above these steps. We were playing a cover of Ice Cream Man by Van Halen at the time. I would wear sunglasses and some sort of hat, and I would walk around the crowd singing Ice Cream Man to whoever and whomever. Now, if you've ever looked square into a spotlight and tried to negotiate territory that you're unfamiliar with, you know that you have a tendency to maybe do something or trip. And if you've got sunglasses on top of that, you have a much greater chance of falling into a hole. Wireless microphones had just come out within the last couple years, and wireless guitar systems were still pretty new. We hit the chorus, "I'm your ice cream man." Everybody would run off stage, leaving only the drummer. Everybody takes off, and I look at this big stage and I think, what I see in my mind is I see Bon Jovi's early videos from the 80s where he takes a run at the stage and he jumps on it and he spins around and looks back at the camera and he looks all cool doing it. That's what I saw in my mind. What actually happened, the heel of my boot as I lunged towards stage caught the edge of stage, and I hit the stage like a side of beef, face first. And as my face hit, the microphone hit along with it. So you heard this big boom through the PA, and then you heard the crowd go, ooh! Now that would have been enough for some guys, but I decided, have you ever seen the people who, when an athlete isn't quite sure if he's tackled and he gets up, scrambles, and keeps running? In my mind, that's what I saw myself doing. So I kind of gave a double paw and scrambled myself almost right back to my feet, and then I tripped over my own foot and went boom! A second time. Now this is all within 5 seconds. Now the crowd, I don't really hear the ooh the second time, but I can hear all the other guys in the band starting to mess up because they're starting to laugh at me. And I think I've got one more chance to be cool here. So I sprint up the steps as fast as I can. And remember that PA I told you about? That was the house PA that they hung above those steps? I ran face first into it. Almost knocked myself unconscious. Now the song is falling apart. Only the drummer, who didn't see that, is continuing. Everybody else is a honk, squeak, squawk, squawk, squawk. Song's gone. Crowd's loving it. And I'm just being me, your ice cream man.
When you think savings, think Billion Nissan of Sioux Falls, 4400 West 12th Street.